Now let us discuss about the gates, logic gates. Any circuit in the digital electronics can be built by using these logic gates. Generally, there are two types of logic gates, that is basic gates and universal gates. Here, these basic gates are nothing but OR and NOT. Universal gates are nothing but NAND and NOT. Apart from this, there are also two gates which are XOR and XNOR. But these are the basic gates and these are the universal gates. And these are the remaining gates, XOR and XNOR. Now we'll see one by one. This is OR gate. For all, I am taking here as two input OR gate. That means there are only two inputs. The logic symbol for this is the output. This is A and this is B. This is for two inputs. For n inputs, there will be the n inputs. This is A, this is B, and this is output. For using here we have two inputs, that is 2 bits. For 2 inputs, there will be total 4 combinations: 0, 1, 2, this is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Here OR gate is nothing but whenever any one bit is 1, the output will be 1, 0, 1, 1, this is 1. This is simply as summing. Previously we have seen some rules: 0 plus 0, 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. Same as that. If any one bit is 1, the output will be 1. This is the OR gate. This is represented as your output equal to A plus B. This is OR gate. Now second one is AND gate. Side only I am writing the both gates as this is OR gate. This is NOR gate. NOR gate is nothing but NOT gate plus OR gate. Now we have seen the OR gate. This is OR gate. If we add, if give output of these two NOT gate, this is the NOT gate. First we will see here NOT gate. NOT gate is nothing but this is the symbol for NOT gate. This is NOT gate. There is also another symbol called buffer. This is buffer. Buffer and NOT gate both are different. For NOT gate there will be a bubble. For buffer there will be no bubble. For NOT gate the input is only one input, the output is 1. This is input here, this is output. If the value input is 0, the output will be 1. If input is 1, output will be 0. Nothing but here we will give as input A, the output will be A complement. This is NOT gate plus NOT plus OR. This is NOR gate. Simply this can be realized as, just we will add a bubble here. This is output A. This is A plus B whole bar. By using the Boolean algebra, we can write this as A bar dot B bar also. Here this is for A plus B whole bar. Just nothing but complementing the sum of A plus B. Your output is A plus B. Just complementing this A plus B. This 1, 0, 0, 0. Here NOT gate is nothing but whenever all are zeros, the output will be 1. This is about the NOR gate. Now we'll see the AND gate. AND gate is nothing but this is the logic symbol, logic diagram. Okay, this is A, this is B, and this is the output AB. Here I am considering a two input AND gate. This is A, B, and this is output A dot B. Here the combinations are 4 to 4 combinations, 1 0 1 1. Output will be A into B, means just product multiply 0 into 1 0 1 dot 0 0 1 dot 1 1. AND gate is nothing but whenever all inputs are high, the output will be high. This is output is 1. In digital electronics, high means nothing but 1, which is 5 volts. Low means 0, which is 0 volts. Now we will see the NAND gate. NAND gate is nothing but AND gate plus NOT gate. This is AND gate plus this is NOT gate. Just by giving the output of AND gate to the input of NOT gate, we will get the NAND gate. This is not. This is just we'll add bubble here instead of writing these two diagrams. And this is AB whole bar. Just complementing this, we'll get the AB whole bar. It's 1 bar 0. Here NAND gate is nothing but here whenever the all are ones, that means all are right, the output will be 0. Remaining all cases, the value is 1. This is about the NAND gate. Now let us see the XOR gate and XNOR gate. This is XOR gate. Here we are considering only 2 input XOR gate. Here XOR gate, the logic symbol is this is AB and this is output. Here A XOR B can be represented as like this, A into B, which is A into B, A bar into B plus AB bar. Now we will see the in later where we are getting A bar B plus AB bar for XOR gate. Now I am seeing the combinations. These are the inputs and the output is A XOR B. The for two input gates, the total 4 combinations are possible: 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Here XOR gate is nothing but whenever any 1 bit, that means only 1 bit should be 1, the output will be as high. Remaining all cases 0. Only at a time only 1 should be on, so the output will be here 1 will be on, here 2 are on. But in XOR gate only at a time only 1 will be on, so 1 bit should be only high, then only the output will be of high of logic 1. This is XOR gate. Now we will see some rules for this XOR gate. These are the important properties of XOR gate, which is very useful for gate point of view. Here A XOR B is nothing but A bar B plus A B bar. I am reading the first property. If B is also equal to A, see A XOR A is nothing but here replace B by A plus A into A bar. A into A bar. We have seen that A into A bar is 0 is 0. This is 0. That means we can write this as A XOR A is 0. This is the first property, and the second property is A XOR 0. We will get this as A. That means we can write, for realizing any buffer gate, we can use this XOR gate by giving one input as 0. Now we'll see how we are getting this. From this, replace B by 0 equal to A bar into 0 plus A into 0 bar. This equals 0 into anything is 0 plus 0 bar is 1 equal to A. So I am getting this as A. This is the buffer. And second one is A is XOR 1 is nothing but this is A complement. Similarly, we can find this same as that of buffer. Here I am writing B as 1 now. A bar into 1 plus A into 1 bar. A bar plus 1 bar is 0. 0 into A is 0. It's equal to A bar. That means we can realize the both AND gate and both NOT gate and buffer by using the XOR gate. Also, A XOR A bar. Just replace the B by A bar equal to A plus A bar equal to A bar into A bar plus A into B is nothing but A bar. Here A bar into A bar is nothing but A bar plus this is A bar whole bar is nothing but A. A into A is nothing but A equal to 1. These are the main properties of XOR gate. There is also another properties, very important properties. We will see it now. This is for XOR gate. When odd number of ones are present, then output will be 1. Otherwise, output will be 0. Let us suppose that 1 XOR 1 is nothing but 0 because here there are given number of ones. Here this is odd number of ones. C1 XOR 1 XOR 1. This odd number of ones are present, so the value will be 1. From this also we can write 0 XOR 1. Here only odd ones are present, the output is 1. Similarly, for n number of gates, for n input gate, whenever the inputs are odd, only the 1. When the ones are odd, the output will be 1. This is about the XOR gate. Now we will see the XNOR gate. Here XNOR gate is nothing but XOR gate plus NOT gate. Whenever the output of XOR gate is given to the input of NOT gate, the output of NOT gate is nothing but the XNOR gate output. This is XNOR, which is XOR plus NOT gate. The logic symbol for this is XOR, 2 input XOR plus this is NOT gate. This gives the final logic diagram as this is the XNOR. XOR plus NOT, which gives the XNOR. Here A and B are the two combinations. Here this is A plus B whole bar. This can also be written as A XOR B. This is A XNOR B. For two, I am taking for two inputs. For two input gate, total 4 combinations are possible. Here in XNOR gate, whenever the input, both inputs are same, for two input I am saying, the value will be 1. In other words, we can say this as when even number of ones are present, output will be 1, else it will be 0. Here even number of ones is nothing but no zeros. 0 is also we can consider here as even number. Here even number of ones are there. So here I am getting output as 1. For 3 input gate, 1 XOR 1 is 2 input, the value will be 1. 1 here total there are 3. 3 is nothing but odd, so the value will be 0. For here there are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally there are 4 ones. 4 ones is nothing but even, so the value will be 1. Only whenever the even number of ones are present in XNOR gate, the output will be 1. In all other remaining cases, the output is 0. Now we will see the properties of XNOR gate. These are very important properties. We have seen that A XOR B equal to A XOR B whole bar. This can be written as AB plus A bar B bar. You can simplify this by using the XOR gate. Now I am writing the first property as A XOR A. Let us substitute the value of B as A. We will write this as A into A plus A bar into A bar. A bar into A bar is nothing but A bar equal to 1, which is nothing but whenever the even number of same are present, we will getting as 1. Next one is A XOR A complement. Simply replace the B by A complement plus A bar into B complement whole complement. This is A into A complement is 0. This A bar into A complement whole complement is nothing but A into A complement 0. So the value is 0. In third case, A XOR 1. Previously we have seen A XOR 0 gives the buffer gate, which is A. This A XOR 1 is just replace the B by A. B by 1 plus A bar into 1 bar equal to A plus 1 bar is 0, 0 and anything is 0 equal to A. Here I am getting buffer gate. Whenever XORing the 1 with A, this is the buffer, and fourth one is A XOR 0 is, similarly we can get this as NOT gate. This is about the properties of XOR gates. Here in XOR gate, here we have got output 1 when only the all values are same. That means input A and B both are coinciding. That means both are same. Whenever these two are equal, we are getting output as high. That means here a coincidence is happening. So this XOR gate is also known as coincidence gate. This is about the XOR gate. Now let us see some important properties that these gates holds. First I am writing for OR gate, AND gate, wait for a while. This is the property, and this is the gate. First of all, I am writing as commutative property. This is the first one is commutative property. Second one is associative. Third one is distributive. And these are the gates. This is the OR gate. And this is the OR gate. This is the AND gate. Next, this is the XOR gate. This is the XNOR gate. This is XNOR, and this is NAND. This is NOR. Here we will see what type of property holds for which type of gate. Let us see commutative. For OR gate, all types of properties are satisfied. Commutative property satisfies, associative property satisfies, distributive property also satisfies. For AND gate also, commutative property satisfies, associative property satisfies, distributive property also will satisfy. Now coming to XOR and XOR, this XOR and XNOR satisfy both commutative satisfies both associative property also. But distributive property it will not hold. These are the very important properties. Remember all these. If you remember only these three, remaining all will be easy because AND gate and OR gate will satisfy all the properties. Now coming to NAND gate. NAND gate and OR gate will not satisfy associative property. Also, this won't satisfy the distributive property. Coming to commutative, this satisfies both. Here OR gate and AND gate satisfies all the three properties. XOR and XNOR satisfy only two. That means only distributive is not satisfying. AND NOR gate will satisfy only commutative property. This is all about these gates. We will continue the remaining in next class.